meteorologist, Erika Delgado.
Very comfortable conditions on this Monday morning. Most of us are in the 60s, but we are seeing a few inland areas of Broward and Miami-Dade in the 50s. 66 right now in Fort Lauderdale and Pembroke Pines, 60 in Pompano Beach, low 60s from West Kendall to 63 at MIA, 65 in Key West. Most of South Florida with an easterly wind flow up to the Florida Keys. It's up to 11 miles per hour, but for Miami-Dade and Broward, we still have a very light wind. Storm tracker looking quiet from afar, but if you look closely, there are a few specks across the Florida Straits. Those are just a few isolated sprinkles, none producing any significant rainfall, and right now none even affecting land. And it looks like we'll remain with low rain chances through the next couple of days. Rain will not be a concern for us here. A few more clouds in the forecast. Yes, we'll be noticing that at least for today. Rain across the southeastern U.S. associated with a storm system and a weak front that is pushing across the area. That front will not be reaching us here as high pressure will continue to dominate our weather pattern through the next couple of days. So the front will move into Florida and it will begin to weaken. For South Florida, we remain on the south side. We will be dry on Tuesday, still very pleasant conditions. Then the front fades, high pressure keeping things very comfortable for us here. The cold air by the end of the week will remain north, but we'll begin to notice a slight increase in our temperatures, and then we begin to warm, especially into the upcoming weekend. Your boating forecast looks pretty good. No advisories. Winds out of the northeast, seas 2 to 3 feet. Biscayne Bay a light chop. As we work our way into the Florida Keys, coastal waters a light to moderate chop. There are no advisories for the Keys, but seas beyond the reef could occasionally reach as high as 5 feet, so use caution if heading offshore. We just had our high tides in Fort Lauderdale and in Miami this morning. Key West, your high tide will be coming up next, and that will be coming up at 9:23. So in and out clouds today. We're going to be dry. We're still comfortable. Overall, a really nice day. These are actually typical temperatures, so we're exactly where we should be this time of year. And then heading into tonight, clear skies, winds light and variable, so a lot more of us may reach the 50s, mid to low 60s across the Florida Keys. And the next few mornings will be very nice. You may need a light sweater at most, but then as we work our way through the afternoons, pleasant conditions in the 70s, a little more in the way of cloud cover Wednesday, but it looks like we end the work week bright and breezy, and then we begin to warm into the upcoming weekend. That's your 7 on 10 forecast.
Hey, Erika, good morning.
Hey, Tavares, Olivia, anything is better than last week. Last week we were stuck with damp and dreary conditions, and now today, this week, we'll see more sunshine. Just dealing with a few clouds this morning. Eventually, we'll begin to see that clearing up as the week goes on. Quick check on our temperatures, upper 60s right now in Fort Lauderdale, but we'll take a closer look, and we're still seeing a lot of those 50s from areas like Sunrise, Coral Springs, 59 in Weston, 55 right now in Davie, 57 in Plantation, 65 in Hollywood, and 68 degrees in Lauderdale by the Sea. We work our way into Miami-Dade. We're still seeing some 50s from areas like Coral Gables, 61 in Miami Shores, but you can see across our beaches, temperatures are in the upper 60s to low 70s, Sunny Isles, Virginia, Key, and Miami Beach. Heading into southern Miami-Dade, still seeing those 50s in South Miami, 65 in West Kendall, 64 in the Redland, and 69 in Homestead. And into the Florida Keys, temperatures are in the mid to upper 60s, mid 60s across the lower Keys and upper 60s across the upper Keys. Rain-free conditions, but we're dealing with some cloud cover. Today we'll see passing clouds, but rain chances will remain on the lower end. A close look at the week ahead, that's coming up in a few minutes.